Hello everyone, this is Gabriel or Jaguar, whichever way you prefer to call me, that's fine, I'm down with it. I've been having some real bad issues with this recording. This is the third time around that I'm trying to get it going and it crashes after a certain point. Now, unfortunately, I already know a little bit of a detail into later on into the story. It's really not that far up ahead, but it's still a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm just gonna try and avoid it as much as I can. For now, I'll just try and retrace my steps as to what I was doing, what I did, and just try to provide as accurate commentary as I did before, so you know a little bit as to what's going on. First of all, on the previous recordings, I kinda rubbed the lamp a little bit too hard, but it didn't work out. There's no genie on it. I'm still gonna redo everything so you know what the voicing sounds like and what the reactions are so you don't miss out on anything. But there's really nothing, at least on this room, that I will react to like quite heavily. Beginning with the lamp.
Magic lamps are pretty much just lamps, after the genie's been freed. Worth a try.
Now, Snow White told us that we should check out with the mirror, so let's go ahead and check out. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out with the mirror first. It's not gonna affect anything at all, I think.
Hey, magic mirror. I got a question.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
Your impatience is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history of rules.
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
See? Was that so hard?
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds away from kicking a hole in you.
There's no need for that. Fine. Of which fable do you wish to know?
Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on first of all with Snow, even though we know she's in the same room.
Show me Snow White.
Ah, yes,
Not much of
very
a
interesting.
request. She's in this very room.
The woodsman.
Show me the woodsman. Where is he?
What you see is complete. The woodsman stumbles down a street.
No shit. Which street?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can be seen.
Now, this is something that I didn't know. You can ask for the woodsman twice, and it's actually pretty funny.
Show me the woodsman.
Alright, Buffkin, to see if he's
Show
working.
me Buffkin. Hey, put down the bottle and get to work.
Still looking!
Great. And finally, unfortunately, we do not know who she
I don't know her
was.
name. Not yet, anyway.
Well, until you do, I can't help you.
Nobody right now.
Very well. Please return should you wish to ask about someone else. Or someone new.
I'm always impressed by how Buffkin half manages to keep a
Well,
book
I'm
in
sure
his
we'll get it all
mouth.
cleared up. Okay. Thank you.
Moving forward, now we have to check the tarot cards that are on the desk. I do not know how to read tarot cards, if I'm being honest with you, so this is kind of a new experience for me. He talks about a jack, and I'm
Tarot
not sure if it,
cards. Jack brought him back from Appalachia.
yeah, that.
Who knows where they were before then?
I'm
Or
not sure
what
if
he did to get them.
he means like Jack in Jack and the Beanstalk, or if there's another Jack in Fable lore that I'm not aware of, but I'm pretty sure he means Jack and the Beanstalk. Either way, let's see what's going on here with the 3 cards we have to pull out.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms. Supposed to mean?
Now, something that still isn't revealed as to why is why he saved that 3rd tarot card out of the rest. Like, he could have saved strength, he could have saved the tower. No, he saved the 10 of spades, which I didn't know, for starters, was a tarot card. I thought that it was like a death the first time around I saw it. Well, let's ask the mirror to see if he knows anything about it.
You know what this means?
Tarot is a backwards art. I wouldn't put too much stock in its wisdom, Bigby.
Not when you've been so helpful.
Prevision's muddy. I'm as clear as a window.
Good to know. Alright, that's basically all that there is to look here. We just have to get down to work on the actual books now. Once again, I already know what's going on. On the first episode, I called out the actual points of interest, but that doesn't matter that much now, unfortunately, because this is not
We'll
the
start
first
with
time
these.
around.
Any information on fables in our community will be somewhere in these books.
Alrighty, so let's begin with me first.
Me.
And Woody.
And him.
The woodsman?
Yep. And his axe.
And Little Red Riding Hood.
And the 2 of them. I wonder what the story was.
Snow.
You're getting warmer. But that's me.
So something that's not mentioned up to where I'm at in the game is what's going on with the dwarves. They haven't showed up or anything at all.
Yeah. Dwarf. Less said about that, the better.
Now, first round I actually went over from Beast to Beauty, and second time I went from Beauty to Beast, and there's a little difference in the order that you make them. Like, for example, if I go Beauty, he calls out Beauty, and then Beast, he calls out Beast. He basically calls out the first of the 2 on each one of them, but there's a little bit of a glum outtake either way.
Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Colin and his brothers.
And
Ichabod Crane. Scared shitless.
What's that?
Your boss. His finest moment. Hard to understand how he ended up running this place.
Well, maybe it's time that changed.
Alrighty. Toad and Badger. Usually I go Toad first, maybe Badger first does something different.
I haven't seen Badger around for a while.
He likes his privacy, I think.
I wish Toad would like his a bit more. Nice hat.
Now, it seems that it's still the same reaction either way. So we'll just have to react over to the next round.
I've seen this before. This symbol on the man's clothes, it's the same as the rings.
Could be her father or husband. This has most of the emblems of the old days and usually what family they come from. If it's in here, we'll have her name.
And let's see what the book tells us about the ring itself. I'm just gonna skip through most of this because I already reacted to it once before. The short story of it is that I am dumb and I didn't know that this was Latin until I read it a little bit more carefully, and Buffkin had to help us read it. There's two sigils on the book. The first one is this.
Great.
What?
I can't read any of this shit.
I can help.
Yeah, thanks.
We look out for each other.
Don't overdo it. Buffkin, translate.
An
Oh, that was weird. I didn't mean to pause the game.
exquisite design from the good china of Toad Hall.
Mr. Toad?
He probably wrote this in himself.
And the ring. Now, if you recall from the earlier parts, I did call this out. The girl had a ring with a half moon and a fleur-de-lis on it. I do not recognize these two little symbols on the side, but I did call out half of it at least.
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which family or story?
That's an odd one. Family name? Allerleirauh? I'll go look it up.
Allenleira. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Donkey skin girl, also known as donkey skin, also known as ass skin, prefers to go by the name Faith. Poetic?
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
I do need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a beautiful queen. The queen grew ill and had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. After a long search, it became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was... his daughter, Faith. She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after. Should I mark it, Miss Snow?
Yes. Please. And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
Alright,
We got what we came for.
Yeah, we have to
Her name's
notify
Faith.
him.
She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than
Her
we...
name was Faith.
Yeah.
We should talk to the husband.
You think he did it?
No, I don't. But we need to let him know about his wife.
Yeah, it's only the right thing, to be honest. Okay, that's basically what we learned about them. So, before we encounter any more problems with this part, wait a second. I was gonna cut this part a little bit short, but I guess that I don't have to cut it short just yet. I entirely forgot that I could ask the mirror about new characters. So let's go ahead and ask him about new people that we just learned about.
Mirror, mirror, blah blah able, blah 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 about this fable.
Of which fable do you wish to know?
First of all, we're gonna go about Faith, because I did a connection in one of the previous episodes, or more, yeah, in one of the previous episodes. In the first episode when we met Faith, I did a connection between, not a connection, but I noted something that I'm pretty sure not many people noticed. So I want fucking rewards out of that. We'll see.
Show me Faith.
Through powerful magic, her whereabouts concealed. Unfortunately for you, these lips are sealed.
What?
These lips are sealed. It's not my choice of phrasing, Bigby. It's simply the way this has to be.
Yeah, exactly. You see, these lips are sealed. On one of the previous parts, Faith actually mentioned that herself as well. So, which leads me to believe that she was under a spell when we met her. Now, I'm not sure if it's the ring that had her under a spell or if it was the ribbon that had her under a spell, but by the way she spoke, it led me a little bit more to believe it was the ribbon rather than the ring, because the ring had her insignia, and the ribbon had something like a little kiss on it. Now, with that all said and done, let's check out the other two characters before we finish up with this part.
Show me Faith's father, the old king. Guess that crosses him off the suspect list.
Yeah, who would have thought that Fables actually died and became bones?
He's a prince, I think. Show me Prince Lawrence. What's he been doing? Where is this?
Where's what?
Do you know where Prince Lawrence lives?
If he's a prince, probably relocated in the South Bronx. Yellow building, red window shutters?
Red frames.
Yep, that's the one. I can take us there.
Alright, and that's it as to what we can gather from this point here.
Nobody right now.
Anything we can use?
Yeah, that'll have to do for now.
Come on, we're going over there. Sorry, I have to get that. Hello, Woodland's business office. Yes, He is. Hold on. Bigby, it's for you.
Bigby, it's me, Toad. You there?
What do you want?
Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things. Get over here, Bigby, before he... Oh, wait, hang on. Oi, shit. Hey!
There's a mess going on.
What was that about?
Hard to say. Something going on over at Toad's place.
What about Faith's husband?
I don't know, I couldn't really tell. But he could be in trouble. And we should go there anyway to search her apartment. Toad might have to wait.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, now let's see here. This is basically where the last recording ended. I think that it was just about like 30 seconds more